Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there today? Mental health is very, very important. About a couple of weeks ago, I was going through really, really strong bouts of depression, like literally thinking about ending it. And I had to think about the people around me. And I even asked my sugar baby, I said, if I was to die, would you miss me? He said, yeah, I will miss you. And so that kind of made me need to get a grapple on life. Like, I suffer with a lot of different things that I have never really shared with a lot of people. One, I suffer with major depressive disorder. I was in the house when my mom was killed when I was 13 in 1986. You do the math on my age. But went through a lot of domestic violence situation with both of my children's fathers and things like that, and numerous other things. So I also suffer with PTSD, as well as autism and ADHD. So some days are rough for me, but I try to navigate through, and I was trying to do it on my own. But something was like, girl, you're going to need to go get some help. And I was like, okay, girl, we got to get some help. So it wasn't that I needed to take meds for depression because I've been on tons of those. I did loads of therapy. So it wasn't that I needed to be on those meds. And I even tried going back on them, and the shit still didn't damn help. I was tired every day. I wondered why I had no energy. I literally was having just like drag myself out of bed to do shit, even to go to work when I need to go to work because I work, per diem. And so I was like, you know what, I may need to go get on some hormone therapy or something. So I went to the doctor because I was in a car wreck last year. So I had went to go see the doctor about the issue within the center of my brain. And in the midst of him checking that issue out, we found another issue. Tell me why your girl low on estrogen, which I already knew that because growing mustaches, growing chin hairs, voice getting deeper, hair coming out around the edges, having to use oil to get them shits to grow. So I was like, now I know why what's been what. Estrogen deathly low. Mind you, I had a hysterectomy in 2010. And then turn around, prior to that, I had to have a partial hysterectomy, which removed my uterus because I had a fist-sized fibroid, and that was like in 2003, if I'm not mistaken. So then in 2010, I had to have my ovaries removed because there were issues with those as well. So never got on your hormone replacement. Tried it. I was like, I'm not taking all this. I'm still young because, mind you, I had my first hysterectomy when I was 27. Yeah, it was that bad. So I was like, I'm not taking that. I'm still young. I don't need that. Should have got on that shit back in my 20s and 30s. Fast forward to 52. Here we are now. So, in the midst of him checking out my hormone levels, he checked the thyroid. Tell me why I got a hypothyroid. So yeah, I suffer with hypothyroidism, which means that brings on tiredness, fatigue, lack of energy, no motivation. Just feeling like some days when I get up out the bed, I have a burst of energy, and then in like 10 minutes after I get it, it's like, I can't move, I can't move, I can't get off the couch. That's why a lot of times y'all see me sitting on the couch because also, I had 2 knee replacements 2 years ago at the same time. So I'm still trying to get my bearings with those as well. And mind you, I was in a car wreck last year. So it's been a lot of antagonists coming my way. So after he told me that, he said, you should start to feel better in about a couple of weeks. We had our couple of week mark. So yeah, your girl's starting to feel a little bit better, starting to have a little bit more energy, but I'm still watching it to see if it's still gonna, keep increasing and getting better. So I'll let y'all know how it works out. But so in the meantime, in between time, ladies, if you are out there and you are premenopausal, perimenopausal, postmenopausal, please go get your estrogen levels checked because I bet you your estrogen levels are low. He said I had a wee bit amount. I said, yeah, I feel the little wee bit I got left because I've been noticing some changes over here in this body. And no. So yeah, I got on the hormones, and so hopefully we'll see even better results. So ladies, go get your hormones levels checked. And also get your thyroid checked as well. And make sure everything is good within you, because you know they say at these ages we start going crazy. And it's fucking true. Because baby, when these levels get off, ain't no telling what's gonna pop off.